What's up, YouTube? This is Atticus from The Complete Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at Coinbase stock. So with the Fed forecasting that there will be a Fed pivot coming in 2024, equities have decided to go nuclear, pushing Coinbase stock above our white liquidity trend line, forming a bullish continuation, BOS, break of structure, hitting our short-term $150 price target. Our long-term price targets that span between $430 and $2,156 still remain. If you guys want to find out how we calculated those price targets, go check the previous Coinbase episodes. Moving into some indicators. On the daily time frame, we have significant bearish divergence on the RSI indicator, where Coinbase stock is making a series of higher highs, but the RSI is printing a series of lower highs. The last time that happened was back in July of this year. Same thing, higher highs on price and lower highs on the RSI. Coinbase stock then proceeded to correct nearly 40%. So just to reiterate what we said last week, we'd be quite careful opening long positions here at $150, especially if you're on leverage, given the euphoria surrounding cryptocurrency and the Fed news. As to what we're doing, some of us took profits here at $150. I'm still personally holding on to my Coinbase shares because I believe our long-term price targets will get hit. Moving into the Wycoff analysis, Coinbase stock is trading in phase D, forming a SOS, which stands for sign of strength. The million-dollar question is, will Coinbase stock form a third LPS, which stands for last point of supply, as shown in the Wycoff schematic? Well, Coinbase stock has smacked right into our cluster of 61.8% Fibonacci retracements and trend-based Fib extensions with bearish divergence. So I currently do believe there is an increased probability that Coinbase will form a third LPS. Now, jumping into Palantir Technologies, another stock we traded earlier this year that broke out of Wycoff accumulation. Palantir stock today still remains under the red 61.8% Fibonacci retracement at $20. Now, obviously, back in July, when Palantir first hit $20, everyone was calling for new all-time highs. Fast forward 6 months, Palantir is still trading at the exact same price it was back in July. So now moving back to Coinbase stock, Coinbase stock is trading right near the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement, just like Palantir was. It sounds a bit ludicrous to be comparing an AI company to a cryptocurrency exchange, but the fact still remains that both charts have similarities in that both were trading in Wycoff accumulation. I'm not saying that Coinbase stock will trade sideways for 6 months in a row like Palantir, but there does seem to be a ridiculous amount of retail FOMO recently. I think the best decision if you've been accumulating all year is to just hold your shares, like I am. If you can't live with seeing your profits disappear, take a little off the table. Take some profits and move your stop loss to break even to ensure that your initial capital is protected. The worst decision, in our opinion, is to start an initial position at $150 because, God forbid, Coinbase does retest our Wycoff resistance level at $116.30, as shown in the Wycoff schematic. The drop can be quite dramatic, as we saw back in July. Closing things off with the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation. As we spoke about in the last Coinbase episode, if bears want to play some games here, bears will most likely defend the previous resistance level for the short term. The long-term picture remains intact. The Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation broke out of a bullish falling wedge. We have pushed past the supply trend line. We held the blue Fibonacci retracement support area. We have 3 rising methods on the monthly time frame, and in the bull market, we will have a date inside the red region. As stated before, this chart is important because if the Coinbase against Bitcoin valuation pushes higher, that means that Coinbase stock will outperform Bitcoin in the bull market. So just a quick recap, Coinbase is in major resistance at the moment, and don't be shocked if a massive pullback is on the horizon. That being said, I'm still holding on to my Coinbase shares for the long term. Okay, so that's my analysis on Coinbase stock for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.